Hello, and welcome to the Mama Never Knits YouTube channel. My name is Joan, and today is November 9th. This is episode 96, and it's 92 degrees here in Southern California. I'm ready for some cooler weather, y'all. I know some of you who are dealing with snow right now could smack me. Sorry. I had told you last week that I was probably going to discuss all of my blanket whips, and here they are. And this is quite a stack. So I'm going to discuss them. And the way that I'm going to do it, we're going to number them as we go. It'd be interesting. I wish you guys could put down in below how many you think it is to begin with. So that would be kind of fun to see how far off you are. Sorry about the and already. So let's get started. The first one I have not even started yet. I have the yarn for it. It's in my closet, but I haven't started it yet. It is the Flower Garden Mosaic blanket. As you know, all of you know, I fell in love with Mosaic crochet this year. So I did buy this pattern. I'm going to put it right here so you can see it. And so someday I'll start that. I just don't know when. Okay. And it'll probably be a G hook because that's what I do with my mosaics. All right, then the next one, I had to look and look and look for these. I knew I had them, I just couldn't find them. These are hexagon flowers, and this is a pattern by Cherry Heart, Sandra, and I have a picture. I'm going to put it right here. These use 2.25 millimeter hooks. It's a size B. And basically what's going to happen is eventually I will have a bunch of these and a bunch of white hexagons around them. These use the leftover Felici that I'm also using for Jessica's blanket. So someday, I don't know when I'm going to get back to that. It's going to be a while. And that was number 2. Okay, number 3 is the Sweet Shop blanket. I had made a sampler blanket. Let me put the thing up here. I had made a sampler blanket with Annie's Attic Club. And I got so much yarn that I didn't use. I maybe used half of it. And I finished the blanket. So I asked you guys what I should do with it, and you said make a blanket for Pirate. So I decided on the Sweet Shop blanket, and this is as far as I've gotten. And I think these were a size 4, and I think I took them out of it to make something else. I don't know. But anyway, so this is number 3, and I think it's a size 4 needle, and someday I'm not going to rip it out because I'll get to it someday. All right. Number 4 is the Bits and Bobs blanket. And this is what this looks like. I started this a long time ago, and it has been in, it's not even in timeout anymore. It's in prison. I haven't worked on it so long. But one thing I will say for you guys, this is the squishiest blanket ever. It is so comfy. So if you want just, mindless knitting and the squish factor, this is your blanket. So, and this is just, you use scraps. And so I used a bunch of scraps in it, and I still have a ton of scraps left down there. So that was blanket number 4. Okay, blanket number 5 is the stained glass blanket. And this is what it looks like. Oh, this is the wrong side, sorry. So this is what it looks like. And this is one of the projects where I did the chain, kind of like chain plying, and did 3 layers of um, fingering weight yarn. So I really love this, but it really bothered me with the bowing and buckling that it's doing. Now Liz of Liz Clothier Designs said that I should just go ahead and finish it, and that after I use it a while, it'll be flat. So I don't know. I don't know if I want to go ahead and finish it like this and have it be kind of ruffly, or if I want to start it over with a bigger hook. But I don't know. I'm kind of thinking that I might just finish it and say whatever, because Pirate will probably steal it anyway. This is an eye hook, which is 5.5 milligrams. Okay, this is blanket number 5. Okay, number 6 is my temperature blanket. Now, this is kind of a hybrid pattern. So what I'm going to put right here for you to see is the picture that I, of the, what am I trying to say here? The picture that I took when I did the tutorial on how to do this. So this is what it looks like so far. I'm still back in early February. So this one is a long-term project. You know what I should do is have you guys vote every week. It's like, what blanket should I work on next week? If you'd like to vote, I would love to hear what you think. Okay, so again, this was blanket number 6. You guys tired yet? Oh, I gotta put these needles back with it. There we go. All right. Blanket number 7. This is relatively a new one, but I really liked it. It was so neat. It's the Chevroni, and it is a size F hook, and this is what it looks like. It's a crochet linen stitch, and you make it in panels and then add on to it, and I really love it and want to get back to it. And I will tell you in a few minutes why that's gonna have to wait just a little bit. Okay, so the Chevroni is number 7. That's lucky number 7. All right. Number 8 is Christmas in July, because this started in July. Did I finish it? No. This is a Mosaic blanket. And let me put the thing here. And so this is how far I got. I'm almost done with the first section. I seem to have trouble getting out of the first section with these Mosaic blankets. Don't know. So this is number 8. All right, number 9 is the gingerbread blanket. Now this is going to be, let me put it here, and then it's also a G hook. And which way is up? This way is up. Okay, so here, this is the motif so far. There's a motif at the bottom, and then later on they get into the gingerbread people. And it's not going to happen just yet. I will get back to this, I promise, because I love the mosaics so much. I'm definitely going to get back to them. All right, so that was number 9. Yeah, I'm not done yet, guys. Number 10 is my Halloween mosaic blanket. Again, see, first section, that's all I get to. And something else. It's like, how can you tell people you have ADD without telling them you have ADD? This. But this is my Halloween blanket. It is, let me put it up here so you can see it. This is a G hook. And like everything else, I'm going to get back to it someday. Okay. Number 11. Now the next three kind of tie in together, and I'll explain that to you. All right, number 11 is the northeasterly. And what I do with the here. All right, what I do with the northeasterly is I've been using my advents that I get in, and I put them in, and each one has its own row. So this is where we are. I am going to get back to this sooner rather than later because I really like it a lot. So what happens with this is whatever I have left over from each advent, each day advent, I put in one of these little things and it goes in my machine. It has a chance to get picked. Yay. This is the one I picked last time. So when it gets picked, it goes into this blanket, which is number 12. This is my memory blanket, and I don't have a picture because I kind of did my own thing with it. I like for the row in the middle to really pop out. I don't know if you can see that. But what I did is I used the same technique that is used on the northeasterly to make the middle spine pop out more. So this is my memory blanket, and it is number 12. I know. So here's number 12. Oh, okay. So this is how far we are so far. It is getting there. It's not anywhere near being done, which is a good thing because I still have so many scraps to put in it. So, all right, lucky 13. Remember the blanket that I'm always saying it has a face only a mother could love? That, okay. That is lucky 13. And it is the 10 stitch blanket by Frankie Brown. And it's ugly as it can be, but I love it. I don't know why I love it so much, but I do. And here, oh jeez, I just took the needle out. Duh. Here's what it looks like so far. It's got a long way to go. It's very thick. So, I mean, honestly, it feels like a rug. So it may wind up being a rug outside or something. I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. But this is the end of the line for, so the progression is that I get a mini from an Advent mini, and I start first with the northeasterly. Then whatever's left over goes into one of these and goes into my yarn picker, and whichever one gets picked goes into my memory blanket, and then whatever's left over from that goes into this 10 stitch blanket. So I make sure I use up every little bit. Alrighty. Number 14. You've been seeing these. This is the gift of Christmas. So these are all my little different ones I've been doing. I have about 15 done. I think I need 36, I think. So I actually am probably going to start working on this again soon because it's very close to a point where I could get it done. So it's like, why am I not working on that? So anyway, here is this. Here's the thing. And that was number 14. It's called The Gift of Christmas. All right. It's a G hook that I use. Okay. We want to talk about every week is my Battenberg, and I love it so very much. And I'm just about to get one side as wide as it needs to be. I have about 6 more squares, excuse me, about 6 more squares on this side. And is it 6 or is it 9? Um, I don't know. I'll tell you someday when I get to there. And so that is, I'm still working on it as much as I can. But it's still a long-term project. I would love to have it finished for Jessica's birthday next year, which is in September. Do I think that's going to happen? I don't know. We'll see. All right. That was number 15. And yes, there is one more. All right. This is the last one. This is number 16. And this is the Cottage Heart blanket that Ann Pinkava has designed. So I have, this is as wide as it's going to be. And this is, I'm making this as a baby blanket for future grandbabies, if I ever have future grandbabies. Who knows? But anyway, this is what it looks like so far. I have a bunch of Hobby Lobby DK baby bee yarn. And so I'm just kind of picking a color and going with that. And so it's a very enjoyable knit. I strongly encourage you. Anna's going to try and get it out by the end of the month. So I strongly, strongly encourage you to get this blanket because it is a lot of fun to knit. Okay. All right. 16 blankets, and that's all. Sorry. It's a size 4 needle, 3.5 milligram. All right. Nothing incoming this week. It's a good thing, huh? So Cows and Mouse, I just want to talk real quick. The two that I'm not really involved with, but the two that I'm following along with are the Puritan Fun Run that ends the end of November, and it's 70. It needs to be 75% black or dark gray, and or a Puritan like gravestone icon. They liked skeletons, I know that. Then the other one is the Just Stash Mal, and it ends December 31st. This is through Knit Night, and you have to use yarn purchased before October 1st. I believe that whips are welcome. You know what? Let me look it up real quick. Make sure I have my information correct. Just Stash Mal. Whips are allowed. Project does not need to be finished to be entered. Must use yarn purchased before October 1st. At the end of the mal, email knitnightpodcast@gmail.com. And Knit Night is spelled KNITNITE. And I'll put that up here with information about your project for an entry. And then there's one coming up, the Blocked Magazine, that will be coming up starting 12/26. So, okay. All right. Let's see. Happenings. Not a lot of happenings going on right now. Steve and Jessica went to Mexico, and so they brought Chippy this cute little hat. It's adorable. Sorry, that was my air conditioner. I was concerned, of course. I'm always concerned when my kids are flying, but I was concerned with the cutback in whether they would be able to get back or not. And they did have a pretty long layover in Phoenix, but they did make it back. Chips apparently was thrilled to see them, which of course she would be. So I'm just really glad they got back. Scott stopped by last week just to see us and say hello, and it's always makes me happy when that happens. I don't know if there will be an episode next week. My daughter in law, Becca, is having a birthday, and so I may be going to an outing for her birthday next Sunday. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't want to promise and not deliver. So if one pops up, yay. If not, you know what's going on. Also, I have decided that I am not having another episode until I get the giveaway bag done, because the next episode is when we will start entering for the giveaway bag. So, another thing is that I don't have any show and tell unless you consider all of this, but Knit Night will not be on tomorrow night. They were on Friday, and Joe was there, and so if you want to listen back to that, that was so fun watching. So anyway, that is all I have today. Thank you for coming to visit. I hope that you decide to come back and visit again next week.